Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It's Christy. I know I'm a little later than usual. Hello, my sweet boy. Let me see. My little one wanted to say hi to you guys. So, hi, sweetheart. Yes, I know. Mommy just cleaned her glasses. I'm going to have to clean them all over again. So when you come on, say hello, guys. Welcome, welcome. It is Tuesday. And we're going to just chit chat a bit. I have some things to show you. I'm going to open up some Happy Mail. And then we're just going to chit chat for a little while. I'm going to give you guys some advice or ideas. You guys can take this or run with it, or you don't have to take the idea. This is not going to be for everybody. And this is going to be a very chit chatty video. I don't even have water, but it's okay, guys. Good boy. Good boy. So there's my boy saying hi to you guys. Hello, Linda. Hi, Mom. Hello. Now I'm starting to see the people. So how are you guys? I hope you guys are doing well. It is Tuesday. So let's see. Today I had an appointment, which is why I'm a little bit later than my normal time. Usually I'm on at 7, but I had to come on a little bit later. You guys, I have to drive out of the county to go to this appointment, and then I have to drive back. And of course, we're driving back in like all of the traffic from county to county. So it's not a very good flow. The traffic is crazy. So, and I had to come back and prep because I've been working since Sunday. So I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm going to go ahead and just jump right to it in case you're watching the replay. And please let me know that you are here watching the replay. Just say hello, replay, something, and I will go back and comment and welcome you in. So I do have a piece of Happy Mail I'm opening today from Marsha with Heart and Soul Creations. She is part of the Herd group over there, and I just love her to death. We are August birthdays. Both of us are August birthdays, and I sent her some goodies and her package earlier last month in July, and then she sent me my package. Plus, I ordered some things from her, actually. So, I think I'm going to wait to see if she pops on here, because I do see there's a few people. So I'll wait on that. I do have another one I wanted to show you. And this one I had already opened. I don't think I posted a video yet. Hello, Miss Joyce. How are you? So we'll wait on Marsha's. And then in the comments while I'm getting this together, Chrissy's a hot mess. Let me know. Are you guys planners? Are you all planner girlies? Let me know. Let me know if you're planner girlies. I am a planner girly, although I need to get in the habit of using my planner a little bit more. I will be honest. I've been doing better, but I think I only do my planner about probably, if I had to put it all together, about 6 months out of the year. Not in order, just utilizing it. So I'm going to talk a little bit about planning and different ways that we can organize our thoughts. And if you have insomnia, hello, Miss Eminem, Miss Melissa. Thank you for coming on your page. That is Melissa Swigert, guys. I don't know if I said that right, Melissa. I'm so sorry. But make sure you're following her page because she just started her page and I'm so proud of her. So if you have insomnia, this might be the chat for you. So it may or may not be. It's not going to be for everybody, but I'm just here for the ideas. And if you just take a little bit from it, that's fine too. So you guys, I'm a planner girly, but like I said, I do plan, and it helps me with my thoughts. Here's a list of when I did, you guys, I did the list of things that we auctioned off. I keep my lists and everything kind of in one place so I can find it, or I try anyway. Hello, Rhonda and Nina. How are you? And you guys, I just love these type of planners. But here's the thing with these type of planners. You have always like a monthly view. Okay, that's cool. And then you have like your weekly view where you get to write more stuff. But what if you have a lot going on that week and you want to hold pages you want to hold more stuff on than just this page and this page, or if you go on vacation, you can't put it all in here, right? So see, you guys, I don't I'm telling you, I'll use it for like half the week and then I won't write in it again. But I am getting better. I used to be really bad. I used to like only use it for like the first 2 months. So if you're a planner girly, this might work. But I'm going to go ahead and open up Happy Mail while we have people coming in. I wish I had my drink. If I hear my husband, I'll go ask him. Hello, Sharon. How are you? Okay. So you guys, I am all for small businesses. Okay. I have been doing a lot of research. I've been doing a lot of other platforms. I think a lot of us have tried other platforms because this isn't the only platform. And you guys, if you didn't know, you can find me over on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, all under the same name. All under the same name. So you guys can go find me over there. Sometimes some of my stuff is exclusive over there. So, and I'm trying to build up a little bit more on the YouTube part so I can actually go live over there. But I haven't gone live on TikTok yet, but I can, but I'm going to wait. I have one thing I want to do first on my first TikTok. So you guys let me know if you're on TikTok and let me know if you are interested and follow me over there. Hello, Kendra. So I am all about supporting small businesses. So I always, when I find someone I like and I see something I like, I always like to, every payday or so, sprinkle a little bit of my blessing of my lovely job around and support others. So I found this woman, and I just want to call everybody a girl because I don't like calling people women. It makes us feel old sometimes. At least it makes me feel old. So I found this girly over there, and her name is Paula, and the name of her page is Random Acts of Paula. And she made that name because of the saying Random Acts of Kindness. And I absolutely love that name for her. And she is a wonderful individual, and she makes the cutest stuff. And she had an Etsy drop the other day. And when I saw what she made, I had to get into it. I had to get this because I don't think I've seen very many things in this particular theme. And most of you probably don't even know that I absolutely love and adore this person. She's character, I should say, since I was little. So I'll just get right into it. So you guys, she sent some Happy Mail in here. There's her Etsy connection right there. She sent me a very sweet note and some extra stickers. But you guys, when I was a kid, this was my jam. Punky Brewster. Okay? Punky Power. Oh my gosh. So let me show you guys what this is. Because obviously we're doing our journaling. Hi Sue! We're doing our journaling all the time now. And it comes with a cute little sticker, which I absolutely love. I don't know what I'm going to put it on, but it's going to be something special. Hello, Ms. Kimmy. So these are clips, and I will show you how to use them when I go to I'm going to try to do a bit of a spread. But I'm going to show you how to do these. But basically, these are little acrylic clips. Okay. So she makes these, and this is my favorite, Punky Power. But you guys, when I was little, my mom's on here so she can attest to it. I have the program on tape. She was your favorite, Sue? Oh my gosh, we are so much in common. Here's this one. This one's kind of funny because she's got her little peace sign. That's her little cartoon head. And then of course they had like the cartoon. I don't know if they had a full series of the cartoon or if it was just part of, I know it was part of like the intro and the, I think like the credits at the end. And I love this one. This one also says Punky Power. Okay, so this is Solely Moon Fry. And by the way, she's so cute now. Yes. Okay, so I knew my mom was going to say it first. So you guys, I had Punky Brewster shoes. I always wore different color socks. And most of the time my hair was in ponytails for the longest time. And it was because of Punky. So when she was selling this, I had to get these. So these are called clips. Now, you could use these in the office. no one's going to mess with you. Okay. I know. I loved her clothes. So cute. You can use these for practically everything. Shonda, you love Punky Brewster too. So when I want to go back and watch the series now, because really, when you think about it, I remember some of the things that the show was about. When we are little, we don't see them, envision them the same way, but they were very ahead of its time. I don't know if you guys, I don't even remember, but I do remember Henry was sick and Punky was upset. You can see that with me, Kim. I know, right? And it affected her. And I think there was another one that was about, I don't want to say the word, but like child, abuse. And it was very ahead of its time. And they kind of talked about this in these episodes because, I mean, let's face it, Punky herself was, my son's nickname is Punky. That's so funny, Joyce. How funny is that? Punky herself was like adopted, right? Or she was a foster child. I can't even remember, you guys. I'm going to have to go back and rewatch the series if I can find it somewhere. But I never stopped loving her. But it's funny because Soli Moonfry, she sometimes goes to cons and you can see and meet her. You can see and meet the real Punky. I mean, she's grown, but you can still see she's very beautiful. But you could still see in her face. I was at a con in Tampa this past weekend. She wasn't in Tampa, Mom. I don't think she was. Because my friend went and she looked her up and she was not there. Unless she pulled out at the last minute. Because sometimes that happens. If they get, if they're filming something or they get a different schedule, something comes up. But no, she was not. My friend looked it up. But she does go to the cons. So just, and don't make me upset because I'm already upset I wasn't there. But I had a wonderful time with my son on Sunday. We had sushi and we played board games and we swam in the pool. Oh my gosh, it was like a hurricane coming through when we were eating sushi. I was like, I don't think we're going to end the pool. And finally the rain went away and it was still overcast. So it wasn't really sunny and it was just like the perfect day. And then of course I drove home and I got home late, but it was worth it. So he had a wonderful birthday. He did go to Universal Studios. He went to the Epic Park, Epic Universe, something like that. It's the new Mario World because he's all about Mario. He grew up on Mario and Zelda and Donkey Kong and all that. So he had the time of his life, and I'm so glad I wasn't there. My daughter did go with them. She was in a different park, and that's a different story for a different life, but they had a lot of fun. So, I do have another piece of Happy Mail to open, but I'm doing this on the other because it's a girl from over there, and I will repost the video. So, I don't see Marsha. I'm going to go ahead and open hers. That way she doesn't have to watch like an entire live just to have me watch the replay. But this is from Marsha. I did order a few things, and she said she sent me some extra stuff. So, we'll see what's in here. She is so sweet. You guys know, and I'm sure most of you know and love the lovely Marsha with Heart and Soul Creations. We both have a birthday this month. So I got some things and she packed me up a box and I love her to pieces for it. So thank you, Marsha. I didn't even look in here. And you guys can send me a piece of paper and I would be absolutely happy with anything you guys send me because it just means that you're thinking of me and I'm glad that I am hopefully making a positive impact on your life. And that's what I'm here for, to encourage and it's all about the positivity. Okay. Woo! Okay, you guys. So, she was selling these. This one is almost in mint condition. Oh, I see where she got it too. So, this one is a little Disneyland Donald golden book. And it's got the old things. Hey, Marsha, I just opened it. I haven't looked at anything except for this yet. I'm showing it now. I did give her a heads up, y'all. So this is like the old animation in here. And I actually got this junk journal for me to keep all of my Disney memorabilia in there because we've had passes for years. And I recently found in a box my old Fast Passes when Fast Passes existed. and all of our annual pass holder were before the bands even came out. So I'm gonna make a book specifically for our Disney World trips and stuff. And then she had this one, which I remember having this one. It's like the little saggy little baggy elephant, saggy baggy little elephant. And this one is ancient. Look at that one, you guys. Look at the back. This one is, I mean, I don't even care if it's in perfect condition. I actually like it being old and vintage. And it's not even like written in. Look at how that is. You just got home, Marsha? Okay. Oh, she sent me some goodies. Okay. And then I got Hansel and Gretel from her too. I remember, I think I had this book. I don't know if I had this version, but I remember thinking, oh my gosh, that's terrible. Like putting little kids in an oven. It's like, you know, when you think about it, yes, you know, some of the fairy tales from back in the day are very, what are we doing? What are we teaching kids? But it's kind of funny now because obviously, you know, but yeah, they pushed her in the oven. Bunch of hoodlums. No, let me plug my phone in. I totally forgot to do this. I now have a set plug here so I don't scramble around, and I have it so I can get to it. Okay, so Marsha posted this and I was like, I have to have this. And Mom, I don't want to hear anything from you. I saw it first. But this is an old Ronald McDonald cookie cutter, you guys. And you know me, I have grown up around McDonald's. My mom worked there. I was always a McDonald's girl, always visited Ronald and everything. And I had to have this. I have the old toy with Birdie. It's like a little pink car. I think I showed it on my page not that long ago. So, and look at this cute little pen, Marsha. This is so cute. Did you make this? Did you make this? I love this. It's so funny. I do love frogs too. I think of Miss Judy when I see this pen. So I'll think of Judy when I use this pen. But I love frogs. My mom had a frog bathroom, and when she changed her bathroom around, I told her I wanted all of her frog stuff for the frog bathroom. I don't know if I would do that now because it doesn't really go with the house, but look at this, you guys. Isn't it so cute? Absolutely love it. Yes, you did. Oh my gosh. You did amazing. I don't even know how to make these. I see everybody make these. I know Alyssa makes these as well. Alyssa that was on here. I don't know if I think I said hi to her. I saw her briefly. Oh, and she made me a card. Did you make me a card? Like I said, you guys could send me a piece of paper and it would make my day. I just appreciate that. My love language is being giving to. So whenever people give to me, I never know how to respond. You love that pen? I know, isn't it adorable? That one's going to go with the journal, like all the time. Oh, no, you didn't, Marsha. Oh my gosh. I love this card. Oh, look at it. It's all the Disney princesses in their dresses. Oh my gosh. Rapunzel, Mulan, Sleeping Beauty, Ariel, Cinderella, Belle, Tiana, Snow White, and Jasmine. I love the card. Oh my gosh, Marsha. Best birthday ever. I know it's early, but at least I'm not late. Enjoy your goodies. Some new. I can pop these dresses off easily and journal with them. Yes, I can. That is so cute. I easily could. But you know what? I love the little thing behind it too. I might just leave it. I might just put this as a page. Oh my gosh, how cute. I love it. Thank you, Marsha. I love you. I don't even know what's in here, but I love it anyway. I know, but they can pop right off. That's true. And you know what? I do have a lot of pictures. I want to make a journal. I think I'm going to do it with my Moana journal, with my Moana. I'm putting this in here so I don't lose it. I have a Moana Golden Book that I almost used for our Golden Book event, but I did the 5K Princess run at Disney World a couple years ago, And I dressed up as Moana, and I did it for my grandma because, of course, if y'all don't know the story, Moana has a very close relationship with her grandma. So my first Disney Princess run, I had to do that for it. And I dressed up like Moana. So I'm going to use that book. I may use those dresses in there because we went around they bring out special characters for those special like events that because it wasn't cheap to do, but I was very happy to do it with my friend. Hello, Amy. How are you? Oh my gosh, you gave me so much. Girl. Let me see. I'm opening some stuff for Marsha. Marsha. These are all acrylics. So these acrylics are what people use to make those punky clips like I just showed. Okay, I have to get in here. Oh my gosh, we have to look. Welcome to my live, you guys. I'm going to be chatting the whole night. Oh my gosh, that star. It's a Mario star. Oh my gosh, that's so funny you sent that because I wanted to make a journal for my son. Oh my gosh, look at the Hello Kitty. These are so perfect for anything like this. Girl, lemon meringue. It's my girl. Oh, and you know I love that. Oh my gosh. It's a Gucci. It's a Gucci Pooh Bear. I love that. And Stitch. Oh, girl. Yes, I love me some Stitch. Can you see that up there? My daughter loves Stitch, but I loved it because it was part of the kids growing up, I think, is why I love Stitch so much. And Strawberry. Hi, Tony. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to message you when we're done because I need to know where you get these. Because I've been on the hunt, but I don't know how to, like, there's lots of people that sell them on different sites, but I don't know. There's like a process to get them or something. I don't know, girl, but we need to, we're going to talk. This is so much. Marsha, I love you so much. Look at this. I feel like I've opened the best thing already, but I know there's more goodies. Oh, yes. And these are perfect for little journals as well, or crafting. Hello. I love this too. Look at this. Marsha, I still have some of the stuff that you gave me, but I did use a piece of it. I have a specific box for your stuff that you send me. I do. And I know where it is too. It's right over here. So you always send me the best stuff. I even had a special box put aside for all your special things because I love it so much. Look at that vintage lace. I got to get a package for Mel together because I told her I had a ton of, it's not this beautiful lace. It's a different type of lace. So happy Tuesday to you guys. I hope you are having a good day. I'm not feeling too great, but of course I'm happy right now. I'll just wait and be miserable later off camera. You guys know why. It's that time. It's not time. Look at the blue. I love the blue. And this one looks like it belongs on like a wedding dress. How sweet. Oh my gosh. No, you didn't. Look, I'm finding more things. Look. I might wear these. I still have holes. I don't wear them often, but I might wear these for our Halloween crafts. Oh, yes, ma'am. Oh my gosh, it's blueberry muffin. Look, guys, it's blueberry. I love it. And then some flamingo stickers. Oh, no, you didn't, girl. Look at this. I love the flowers. Oh. Yes, ma'am. Florida. Hello. Oh my gosh. Flip-flops and sunshine. Yep. Pretty much. 10 months a year. The flowers from 100 Plus Crochet quilt my great-grandmother had. Are you serious? This one or this one? Which one? Or these? Is it this? Oh my gosh, Marsha, that is so special. This is why I have a special box for you. Because you have sent me these things before, and I have crafted with them. But I'm going to find out which one it is because think I'm going to keep whatever I make with that for myself because I don't want to give it away. I have a piece of you and your family. Look. We're going to open it right now. It's one of these, the blue one. The blue, I knew it was the blue one, right? That is so pretty. So we got to get you sewing, girl. It's in your blood. Marsha gave me this stuff before, and I literally had it so perfect. So it's all going in here. Marsha, I gotta craft with some of your stuff, girl. But look at how sweet. It's all gonna fit. Oh, I love it. This is my Marsha box. And yes, it's in an R2-D2 box. Don't judge. Y'all know I'm a geek. Okay. I absolutely love it. That's going to go to the side. I love everything. And I don't know if my phone's going to work for this, but thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I don't know how to move on from here. You are the best. You are the best, my friend. Okay. Now I have more stuff to put away, more goodies. You guys, I need a bigger craft room. And it's bigger. I love it all. Not just like, I love it all. I already took over the biggest room in the house. You guys know that? I know. Thank you so much. This makes my birthday so happy. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to put my card up, though, and display it. So I'm going to stick that to the side. I'm going to put this in here, though, because I am going to start working on some of this stuff. My son just got my Punky Brewster down, and I have the first 2 seasons. Oh, I think that's all they had, Sue. How many seasons were Punky? I think it only lasted 2 seasons because it kind of ended on a cliffhanger, didn't it? I can't remember. You love the boxes, Tony? So funny story about those boxes. My husband and I's first Valentine's Day, those were the 2, because he said, he's like, I love you twice as much as you love me, or something like that. And he got me both. So those mean something to me because that was his first Valentine to me. So that's why they're special. Okay, I'm going to stick these right here for now. So thirsty. I should have grabbed water. 4 seasons. Mine are a friend's house. Dory! There's 4 seasons? Okay. I gotta find it. Somebody look up if it's available to watch. It's gotta be available to watch somewhere. I'm telling you, it has to be. These are just shower curtain rings, you guys. But I want to show you something, and I'm going to add this to my, because it's journal related. So I'm going to add this to my spiel tonight. These, oh, it's very sticky. I'm glad I took it out of there because I don't want it to ruin your doilies, Marsha. These are those things that you get on like shower curtains and stuff. These are perfect to hold tags and make tag books. And we will make a tag book. I think we're going to make a Halloween tag book. Maybe we'll do that. I don't know. I can't really commit to every Tuesday, but that's why I committed to 2 Tuesdays. But one of these days, we are going to make it. Hello, Kristen. My name is Diane. I just started watching you, and I love your work. What site did you go to get those cute fairies for those journals you made? Oh, are you talking about the little... Diane, thank you for joining me. Are you talking about these? Are you talking about these? They canceled it after the 3rd season, and then it came back for another, and then 2020, I think I remember there was going to be like a spin-off or something, right? Diane, are you talking about my ATC cards with the fairies? These are printable, my friend. I found it on Pinterest, but you are welcome to message me and I can send them to you. I did send them to everybody. I can't sell them, and I unfortunately, it was one of those, like, people shared it. So I don't know who the original owner was, but I can send it to you. But these are the ATC cards we made. They're little makeup compacts. If that's what you mean, the fairies, because this is the only thing I've done to do with fairies lately. I just looked up and says 4 seasons you can walk on Prime Video. Oh, well, hot diggity dog. I'm going to go get on Prime when I'm done with this. It was Punky as an adult and I bawled. Oh, Yes, because she was, okay, Dory, my mom says she was just here for the con, but I asked my friend that was there and she said that she wasn't. So it's a debate, but I believe, oh yes, Diane. Okay. Yes. I can't PM you, but you can reach out to me and PM my page. Sometimes it takes me about a day or so to answer because it doesn't always notify me that you're there, but I'm trying to always check. But yes, just send me your email address and let me know what you were requesting, please, because I may forget. I'm getting there. I'm getting up there, up that hill. So I have to go check that out. But anyways, so much to talk about. Okay. We are going to make a tag journal, or we're going to make a tag thing. But I'm telling you, if you make tags, these are perfect for holding your tags. You know, I have a collection of these and I've been wanting to like save them for something. I'm a crafter. You know, we're going to craft with these and I couldn't figure it out. And then the other day I was watching another YouTuber and this is what they were doing. So we're going to make a tag gathering one day and these are perfect for it. They actually look very professional for it. So you can even put your ATCs on here, you guys. So don't throw these out when you're getting them with your shower things, okay? I did end up trading some of these, though. Yes, that's what I meant. I will message you. Okay, no problem, Diane. Okay, so I'm glad I have these here. Otherwise, I would have been like, what is happening? Okay, so tonight we're going to talk a little bit to my planner girlies. If you're a planner girly, I am one. This is my planner. I do like this planner because obviously I don't lug this around. I try to keep all of my important appointments, my husband's important appointments. And since I drive my daughter around everywhere, my daughters as well. So, they usually comes with stickers, which I'm not sure why I haven't even put a dent in those stickers yet. But what I like about the planners is you can put important paperwork and letters and you can, most of the time there's a little envelope or a pocket in the back, which is why I always tell you guys, make sure you put enough pockets in your journals. Okay. So sometimes, however, when you have something like this dedicated to the family, you don't want to write all of your personal thoughts in here because if my husband went to go look and see when his cardiology appointment was and I wasn't home, he would be like, I don't know where to find it because Christy's stuff is everywhere, right? And it's written everywhere. You love planners? I have two. I have one dedicated to cleaning my house, which I use a little less than this. But it's still very helpful. I get it from the Pinch a Penny planner. Pinch a Penny. I know some of you follow her because she's wonderful. It's a whole company, but every year they come out with a new planner and it helps guide you through like cleaning your house and different seasons and what you should do with your house, you know, in certain seasons. And I don't go, it's a wonderful tool, but Christy needs to use it more. Let's just say that. I'll be a little confession. Okay. So I know when I talk about this, you guys are probably going to relate to it. I have and love my little Post-it notes. I have them everywhere. I have them at my desk. I have them in the kitchen. I have them at probably my kitchen table, and I have them in here. And I make lists so I don't forget things, especially some of us that have, you know, that squirrels moment. We won't say the diagnosis because I don't know if it's a diagnosis for all of us, but the squirrel moments, okay? And you want to remember everything. Like the other day, I have a Post-it note sitting right here. It was when Lucy told me it was her birthday. So I can actually like wish her a happy birthday because otherwise I would forget. So what we're going to, and I even put down what we're going to talk about tonight. So instead of putting it in my planner, I want a place to put all of these thoughts or all of these ideas that pop into my head that keep me up at 4 a.m. because they do. And I know some of you have related to this, right? So this is like going to be a little vulnerable for me, but I have created myself a very simple. It's a composition book, and I kept this like this to show you. Dump junk journal, okay? It could definitely be a planner, and we will be making a planner in the near future like this. But I wanted to start off with just your first steps is getting it down out of here. So when I say dump, I mean mentally, we cannot be getting sleep when we have a million things in our head that's going through our head, stuff for us to remember. Even if it's like, I don't know, a doctor's appointment, your oil change. You call it a senior moment, Amy, right? You know, a birthday list. Okay, somebody told me it was your birthday. I can't put it in like, you know, I can't write it down in the regular planner right now, but I can put it on a piece of paper. And then you have a place to put all of those senior moments. You have a place to put down all of those Post-it notes. So you can start making lists and you have a place to dump it. If you never do anything with it again, at least it gets out of here and it's not affecting here. And I think it's a very good way, you know, we tell our kids to continue reading over the summer so they get their cognitive skills in and so they don't go back to school like zombies watching the TV. But we also have to remember that we ourselves are human and we ourselves have those same instincts, and we need a place to put all this because we're the ones that are in charge of the little kids if they're in our lives, or, you know, we have to be in charge of our own direction in life. And even if it's like something you heard in church, oh, that really resonated with me. Like we missed church because we were with my son this past week, but the week before, they were doing a sermon and it was the ministry music girl, and I don't even know her name. It's terrible, but I don't know her name. But she was filling in for her pastor because they were on vacation. And I really liked her. And sometimes you resonate with more people. You click with them. They're your vibe, you know, and all of you, obviously, you're here. So you must be vibing with me. But I really resonated with the message that she was giving me. And it was all about, you know, okay, we can say we're saved and we can be, you know, and we can go to heaven. But what are we going to offer Jesus? What are we going to offer Jesus? And it was about asking God to fill the oil, to give us our oil so we can be the light, so we can be the lamp for others. And it just was so wonderful. And I was thinking about it all day. Sandra, this is my Sandra shirt. I did get this in honor of you. I think of you when I wear this shirt. But it was so beautiful. And it's like, I wanted to, you know, and of course I don't remember all of the words because I didn't write it down, but it was very similar like that. But instead of keeping it up here and keeping it, you know, and having it kind of do this, I can write it down and I can use it how I want it. Now, obviously God's word we want to keep closer than others, but you guys know what I mean. But now I can write it down and I have a place. So this is a safe place to put all of your ideas, anything that pops into your head, or your chores, or your workout routine, or anything like that, right? And I'm just reading off my notes because I had a lot to talk about tonight. And that's really what we're doing. We are going to do a spread though. So I'll show you, this is just a composition book. They are on sale right now at Target, Walmart. It's back to school season, stock up. And you know, these will probably go clearance after the school starts. And that's when you want to stock up. I think I bought like 15 of these because we are going to be making journals and I'm going to be making journals and things like that. But I did buy a Dolly book the other day, and this is what's on the front. It says, I write what I write, say what I say, because I feel what I feel. And I think this is a perfect, I know it's backwards. I think this is a perfect representation of what this is supposed to be. So this one isn't the one that you have to be pretty. This isn't the one that you have to have your special glue and your special, you know, favorite washi tape. This is just a little journal for you to write down your list of things to do. It's something so that it gets everything right here, so you don't have to work, so that you can get your rest at night, so that you can better have a little bit of peace. Amy, right here, girl. And I think I can't, you know, I mean, I know guys probably have it too, but I think women in general have a higher rate of us that do this, because we have so many responsibilities. We're responsible for the house. We're responsible for this. If we're not responsible for cooking, amen to you. But even on days that we're not, like I'm not responsible for cooking tonight. Out of those compositions books, I bought 4 of them. Yes, Diane, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, they're cheap enough that you don't have to get fancy. I have all the stuff. So I got a little fancy. I got fancy to encourage you and to encourage me. You want to keep yourself excited and consistent, which is why I say I was very transparent in the beginning. I don't use this planner as much as I would like, because I don't want to overflow it, because people, you know, everybody else can look in here. Yes, it's bedtime. Let's go, brain. I mean, it's like, you know, but here's what helps me. I have and I've had it for a while, and sometimes you don't want to disturb your husband, but you could keep it in the bathroom. Pretend you're in the bathroom. Just keep it near the bathroom. So it's like, okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then just jot whatever you have to down. But at night, before you go to bed, a 10-pack. Oh, they're half compositions. I know they're the longer ones, right? Where did you get those, Marcia? Because I've been looking for those. I've been wanting, I think that's a perfect size for this type of thing I'm talking about, but I couldn't find them. But I know this is easy for everybody to get. So you make your list. So I'll just show you just a tad bit, and you don't even have to glue it in there. I glued this one in. Okay. I then took some things that I knew I was going to like use later, and I just paper clipped them in there. They're not going anywhere. And then, you know, if you owe people mail, like if you, like we do swaps and things, you can write it down and keep it in here. That way you can reference it. Where was that list? Oh, there it is. This was this list. You can even put the darn date on it. So you can go back. What day was that again? And that way you can see how long they've been waiting for their mail. I'm just kidding. Like the other day when I was in Kimmy's event, and I had all these ideas going through my head on what I was going to do with my Christmas journal, because I only had an hour, and Miss Kimmy was so kind enough to give me a little bit more than an hour. But this isn't something you can really make in an hour. But I had to talk about things, and I had to decide which ones I was going to do. I made a list, and that's what this list was. Because otherwise, I would have been sitting in my bed up half the night and crazy. I also make a list of who I'm trading with right now, like whose order I need to get ready. And because a lot of you, I know I've promised you boxes or packages or Happy Mail, and I know I've missed you because I've totally forgotten, and I can't go back and watch all my lives. Sometimes I talk a lot and they're long. But the things I want to do, like this weekend, I was a little discombobulated because I had everything going on. I was live Saturday. We made our little camera, which, by the way, if you didn't see it, this is the final touch. That was our little rustic camera that we made from a Dollar Tree sippy. And there's Walt and Lillian. But then I had to go see my son, and I had and then emails were coming in. And if there's an email that's important, you could always take that email and stick it in front of your face and put it in your planner. So there was an email that came in because this one craft show that I do every single year, the sign up started yesterday. And I was like, okay, I need to figure out if I'm going to do the craft show again and what I'm going to do, because the prices went up and they're giving us smaller spaces, which I was not happy about, by the way. And now they're getting picky of the people that they bring in. And it's like, I don't know why. It's another story for another day. But I had to decide what I was going to do. So I had to jot it down because I didn't want that piece of mail or information to destroy my day. And I don't want these little things that get in our way, that we have our squirrel moments to get in our way, so they don't clear our heads. You have the best Dollar Trees ever. Was even in Georgia today, and no such luck on camera, silicone bags, nothing. Oh my gosh. Marsha, Hobby Lobby does have the cameras. They're just a little different. And I don't know what their price is, but I will look next time I'm in there. I need cardstock already. I need to go get more cardstock because I've been working on our ATCs for September. Because I had to print a lot of things off. So I'm going to go in there and I will check the price, and I will even get a SKU number because you can even order them online if you can't go. But I wanted to kind of come on and show you guys that you don't have to make everything pretty, and you don't have to build a journal out of a book. You can start very easy with a little composition book. If you have, if you're next to a pair of stickers, or if you've got access to little ephemeras, if you want to make it pretty, make it pretty. No one's going to tell you you can't. If you want to add washi tape to the edges, do it. If it makes you excited and it makes you think and focus on this, then that's great. This is supposed to be, I've not got my own first. I didn't send them out yet. Missy, Melissa, I didn't send them out yet because I was like, I don't want you guys to look at it like, oh, I'm going to pay another invoice and we haven't even done it yet, because we are a month and ahead, but I'll probably do it Friday. That way, okay, this is what it's going to be like, because Thursday is going to be our first club together. Trip to Brand Bound, it sounds like. Sharon, I know, right? So, and even the Happy Mail, we owe people and things like that. I mean, write it down, get it out of here so that you can focus on the important things in life, because life is short. Life is short. And that way you can keep it in a place. If you're having that moment, you never have to look at it again. Or, like I said, if you owe people mail, you can easily go back and look and see, okay, that's who I'm working on. Because sometimes I find myself scrolling through my inbox on Facebook. Like, I know somebody was supposed to send me their address or something. So that's just the part that I wanted to kind of talk about with you, because I want to we want to create beautiful things, and we will create beautiful things, but this is a great start. And even if you have to have this in addition to a beautiful journal you're working on, it clears this so you can make something beautiful and create your creative space up here. It's not just about cleaning your craft room sometimes, you guys. It's also about cleaning up the craft ideas that you got up there. What do you really want to do? What is going to be more time consuming? What is going to be more expensive? I mean, it's all to do with good intentions, but sometimes we need to just write our thoughts down. And if it's through a composition book, or even if it's just a little notepad, start small and work from there. So that's my little tidbit on that. So you guys let me know. What do you think of that? Are you going to do something like that? So we're going to do journal prompts. I think I'm going to start to do journal prompts once a week. If you guys are interested. I didn't do one today, but I did have to return something at the library. And my library has art journals every month. So check your library. They may even have some resources for you for this kind of thing. I think this one is mainly for kids. It may not be for kids, but I was looking through it. I think it's mainly for kids. So there's different, there's one for every day. And it's kind of put in here. Like Sunday, August 24th, National Waffle Day. What's on your waffle? Okay, and then that has, you can write about whatever. You can write if you went to breakfast. By the way, a few weeks ago, we went to that restaurant, and I had a banana Nutella waffle. It was amazing. We're definitely going to go back. And it wasn't too bad. Oh, let's get my birthday. Saturday, August 23rd. If you could say anything to anyone without consequences, what would you say? I don't know if I can answer that. Hello, Miss Pam. How are you? Where would you like to go for a weekend getaway? There's a perfect one. I'll be on a weekend getaway that day. I will be in Georgia. I will be near Stone Mountain, Georgia. So, yay. So, check out your local libraries. I just got this like as a reference. You don't have to always fill in what they ask. You can fill in your own or talk about your own thing. Okay. So, I did not work any more into this, but I think I'm going to add a few more details, and then I may put this up for sale in my shop, on my Etsy shop. We'll talk about it, though. I haven't pushed all this yet, because I am still new learning. Okay, so here's one thing I wanted to talk to you about, because I don't know about you guys, but I have a ton of scraps that I need to use. So this is another way to make the tags for our little tag journals that we're going to go on here. So you just take pieces. They can be all different shapes, sizes. And the one thing they're going to have in common is you're going to have a little hole punch in them. And you're going to put them on your ring. And that way you can have your own journaling tags. And you can write some very interesting things on your little tag. But all I know is that this is mainly just scrap materials that we've used for like ATC cards and things. Like, here's an example. Apparently this was glued to something, but I can make something on the back and then just put a little hole punch through there. And then we have our little tags. Now, we're not going to do that tonight, but I just wanted to talk about it. This is mainly a chatty thing. I wanted to get your guys' opinion. And to be honest, I told you already, I don't feel that great. I've been to Stone Mountain, went up upon the mountain, a very cool grits mill in the park. Cool grill mill in the park. Hey, Marlene. I was trying to read what that said, Pam, but I know what you mean. I've been wanting to go there for years. It looks beautiful, and I'm very excited for the trip. We're making a few pit stops, but I'll save those as a surprise. Some of you already know. So I had my, we've been working on Snow White, so I have this here too. I have her little book charm right there. And I did add the mirror, what looks like a mirror. And then I added some more pages. So this will be like inside the ephemera. Ooh, no, I bent that page. Hold on. We can put something on that. But I put like a little belly band on here. I've worked on this very little. But I'll show you what I have so far. So these are like little vintage like stand-up characters. And I put them here in the side pocket. Here's another journal card. But if I didn't have one and I didn't want to stop and make one, I could take one from my pre-made journal tags and I'll just take it out of the loop and then I'll stick it right in here. So I'm working on getting this one all completed. I still have things to glue in here and everything. So, I always like to say avoid white space unless you actually like the white space to write in. Then you leave the white space. It's really a personal choice. This I put like a mushroom as a background. This has a pocket. We'll just put the bingo card in there for now. And then this is just kind of the little things I wanted to show you. I have these guys for it. So we'll kind of put those somewhere on the page. And then I found this woodland creature type of paper, so I put that in there. I don't know if I showed you guys all these. And then I just kind of put things where I kind of want to have them. Like here's Grumpy. Oh, I was going to put Grumpy in the heart on the page because Grumpy, it reminds me of like the Grinch and the hearts growing 2 sizes too small or too big or whatever. And then these are 2 different companies, but they match perfect. You have a daughter who lives in Rebecca, Georgia. That's awesome, Sue. You should go visit her and then you can come see me. I'm just teasing. So, I just kind of place things where I think I want them and I just play around. So basically that's what I did here. Here's another, here's Happy in there. And of course, this is from like Disneyland. This is like with the cutouts. I think it was originally from Disneyland. So I'm making that into a pocket. Can you use a deck of cards to make the AT? Yes, you absolutely can, Diane. That's what I use almost every single time. Now, for the round ones that we made, they're a little bit different than just a regular playing card. See, I have the playing cards here. By the way, if you're near Michael's, they have the cutest playing cards right now for $1. So check it out if you have some time. It's 2.5 by 3.5. We kind of broke the rules a little bit that night, and I made them round. And I do have, you can watch the replay. It's still on here, and I do have it posted over to my YouTube. But you can use any round, something like if you had like a jar or even a cup, you could trace that and then just kind of use, but you have to keep them together, or you could tape them together so it opens up as that. And then I'm going to put Sleepy down here, sleeping through everything. But yes, this is what I'm starting to like just put together. Obviously you don't want to fill it out completely, but you do want to have enough stuff. And then this I'm going to put at the end with like something that says happily ever after. Thank you, Peggy. I appreciate that. I have some other things that I was going to put in, but this is all like can be tags or pockets. This all kind of fits. Oh, I had these little cute characters too. I can't remember who gave these to me. I think it was Sarah. But those are going to go in the journal as well. And then I did photocopy the book. I think I showed you guys that. So we're going to cut out Snow White and Vanellope. And then this was a digital from my girl that I follow, Thrifty Day. This was on her Patreon. You have to belong to the digital tier. But that's like Disneyland had like this giveaway machine or something at the park. This was years and years ago. But it has Snow White on it. So that was, sorry, not a winner. But it's okay. My daughter is a nurse at the prison. Oh, wow. That is a very hard job, Sue. I mean, you have to have a lot of guts to do that job. But good for her. You know, I always commend these people that take on these hard jobs, especially blue-collar jobs and dangerous jobs like that. I applaud her, and you must be very proud. That's, I want to say, who was in our family that worked at the prison? I think it was my uncle. My uncle worked at the prison too. Okay, guys. This was the last thing I was going to show you, and then I'll show you a spread. I haven't worked in my journal at all. I haven't had time. I'm hanging out with you guys. Okay, so I found this book from, I think it was Goodwill. And it's Boys and Their Toys of the 50s and 60s. Proud but worry. Oh, yeah, I bet. Oh, I bet, Sue. That's hard. It's super hard. I worry about my kids all the time. And that's another thing, like, something you can write in your journal. You know, just to get it out of your head. Or, you know, try to focus on the good. Okay, so this book was so cool. Uncle Bob and Attica, yes, okay. It even has, like, the old Christmas book from, like, Montgomery Ward. Oh, my gosh, you guys. Does that bring you back? Some of you, anyway. Anyway, I had to grab this book because I loved this for ephemera for a book. So, some of you may heard me talk about how we're going to do our... I'm doing a Toy Story one next. I'm doing a Toy Story journal next, which we'll probably work on this next week. For journaling. But some of the pictures is so perfect for the Toy Story book because in the first episode, it looks like Andy loves an old cowboy. I mean, we already know this. It's an older cowboy toy, right? So this is perfect ephemera for Toy Story and for other things, like even like the conductors, there's trains and stuff in here. Anyway, I'm just going to pull them out and put them in as a page for like the ephemera. And this one I'm probably just going to fold in half like this because it's just for the pictures. But you guys, look at that hat. Does that not look like Woody's hat? I pulled this one out specifically for the Toy Story one. So that we are definitely going to use. I think it's going to be perfect. Now, I think I'm going to leave the ripped edges like this because it looks more antique. And I might even go in with some Tim Holtz and do that. But I pulled this book out the other day and I went through it. And I had to show you, when you see interesting books like this, these are always going to come in handy for different ephemeras and things like that. So I did want to show you that. All right, so I have my journal. And I want to emphasize one more thing before we clue on our things and I let you guys go. When you have a journal, do not, and it's totally going to be up to you because I'm sure some of you work in certain ways, but you do not have to feel pressured to go in chronological order. I think that blocks your creativity and it blocks your train of thought because you're trying to think of what happened 4 months ago that you missed journaling that on. And instead, you could be journaling something you're excited about now. Now, if you want to hop around in your book, that's fine too. I think that's what I'm going to do this time because I do have some things I've collected. So I'm just going to hop on in it and we're going to start working. Now, this is where my little Punky Brewster clips come in because we need to hold our page apart. So this is what you would use those clips for. Now, if you don't have those clips, these are also at Hobby Lobby. They're very cheap. You can get that. Or they always have these in the different sizes at Dollar Tree. And those will work just as fine. So you're going to hold your book out. Does everybody see that okay? So you can hold your pages out. So that way you're not just like... So these are always good to have. I don't know if I had that my first couple times. We're learning as we go, you guys. We're learning as we go. But I'm going to grab one of my Punky Brewsters. You don't have to have it on the side, especially if you're doing like a whole spread. And I'm just going to stick it up here. So that's where we're going to have it. Now, you could always leave it and come back and your little punkies, you know, just sticking right off of there. It's fine. It's fine. Do not overthink. I think that's what most people try to do is they try to overthink the whole job. I think it should not be that complicated. If it's that complicated, then you're doing the wrong thing. Just Go with the flow. Do not overthink. If you have to leave and come back, that is okay. All right. I feel like I've lectured you enough. So let me have some fun. So I have some stickers that I got from Miss Alyssa. I bought this bracelet from her, by the way. She does make some handmade bracelets, and she also sells some other types of bracelets. But I fell in love with this one. It's so cute. Anyway, she sent me a thank you, and she gave me some stickers. So I'm going to put my stickers in my journal today. I usually put Happy Mail in a different one because this is my personal journal. But it's okay to put in, whatever you want. So for Shark Week, in honor of my grandma, and of course I'm not wearing it, but I did order I got one of these last year. And because they were doing like a special for Shark Week. My grandmother absolutely loved sharks. She loved Shark Week. And I wanted to kind of honor her by, in remembrance, getting one of these follow. Has anyone ever ordered these follow? I don't even know. Follow. I think it's follow. Bracelets. So what it is they are actually rehabilitated animals. They're all over. There's not just sea animals. They're all over the place. I got one last year for my birthday for a manatee, because you guys know I love manatees. And I think the tracker on that particular one fell off or whatever, because there was a lost signal somewhere, and obviously life happens. I hope it's okay and survived. But for Shark Week, I got one for my grandma, in honor of my grandma. And I got Carl. So this is Carl, and he is a large male great hammerhead shark who is found in Jupiter, Florida. So he's a native to Florida. And affixed with a spot, smart position, and temperature tag overnight. He measured an impressive 10 feet from his head to the tip of the tail. Great hammerheads are large-bodied and highly mobile shark species that fulfill the role as apex predators. You guys, blah, 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 open the camera on your phone. Okay, so there's an app that you download, and every so often you can go on the app. Hello, Bonnie. Every so often you can go on the app and you can, read about your shark I feel like this is one of those things where you went to the zoo and you could adopt something, you could adopt a manatee, or you could adopt this. I love them. Hi, Mary. So, I actually am going to use this, and I'm going to use this because it's the packaging. I am probably going to cut this though, because I don't need the full cardboard on there. But I will find, I'm watching that comment. I will find a couple sharp stickers and put them on here as well. And that's going to be my spread on that. No, Mary, I'm good. Thank you. So I am going to go ahead and we're going to glue this one on there. And honestly, this can be you can actually make that into a journal if you wanted to. But I'm just going to put a couple stickers, and I'll probably put a shark sticker on here, and we'll just kind of go from there. I'm good. Thank you. Good luck. You guys, I always try to be kind, even when it's not something I'm interested in, because you just never know. Okay, I'm going to do something funny with this. I'm actually going to corner the edges of this. Why not? It makes it look a little bit more cleaner from my cut job. And you're not supposed to be perfect with this type of thing anyway. What I love is it's made with 100% recycled paper. So we have to keep that on there. So I'm going to go ahead. I think I'm going to put it on this side. So that's it. We're just going to kind of do a little spread, and I don't know if I have my my shark stickers around at the moment. I know my mom gave me some shark paper, but we're going to do something else with that another day. I'm not going to use it for this one particularly. But I will probably put a little bit of washi on here. Something that looks blue. And this one I may have to stick a little bit extra glue, but we're just going to use this for now. Just for now, just for now. This recycled paper didn't like the glue very much, which is odd because it's my favorite glue. It sticks pretty good. All right. And then we'll put on some stickers, and then I'm going to put Carl. I want to be able to read. I guess I don't need to read that part. But I was thinking I'm going to go ahead and turn him into like a flap. That way I can still see, but I don't want to ruin that part. So the logo's on here too, so I think I'm just going to do that. And you know what I'm going to use, guys? I'm going to just do tape. And the reason why I'm going to do tape is so that you guys will be encouraged that you can also use tape. You do not have to be perfect. And if you don't like the way the tape looks, you can always come back around and put washi tape back over it and hide the tape if you wanted. Not like it really matters though. Actually, I'm just going to bring it right there. Okay, so now I'll flip it this way and I'll put another piece of tape. You like that idea, Sue? It's what I had at the moment. It's not your ideas. They're gonna come to you, or they're not. You know, you just have to learn to go with the flow. I do have to cut the inside of this one though, so it doesn't stick. Okay. So now I have Carl in here. Thank you, Sue. All right, I'm trying to think if I wanted to say I had a little sticker that was kind of hanging out, but I had sharks. So Christy needs to organize her stuff a little bit more. Does anybody have any questions while I'm looking for a shark sticker? I didn't even think about this earlier. I just did it now. Ooh, we'll put a blue bow on there too. I would be happy to answer any questions or suggestions. Either way. We all don't have to agree, but we can be, we can share ideas. Oh my goodness. I doubt I'm going to be able to find this, you guys. Anything else you guys wanted to see? Let's see. That's travel. That was birthday. That was fruit. I recently went through this too, guys, so I don't know if I'm going to find what I'm looking for. I'm just going to put that on there now. But I will go back and do an actual spread, and we'll start doing those too, so you guys can get ideas. It's probably in my other one, but I'm going to open, since it has to do with my grandma, I'm put a heart one on there. No, it's not raining here, Mom. I don't know what you hear. Ooh, we'll put a palm tree on it too. Why not? I didn't see I grabbed all these stickers out. No rain. No rain here. All right, now the one thing is when you have something like this that flips, you don't want to put sticker over that unless you're going to actually put it on that piece. So you don't want to like tack it down. I'm actually going to put a bow right here because there's kind of an empty spot right there. I still have to download Carl. I love all your journal ideas and ATCs you've been creating. Thank you for the inspiration. Oh, you're welcome, Kimmy. This one was more of a more chatty video, I know, but it's okay. We need to talk about things sometimes. These I got at the Teaching Tree in Dollar Tree, but because usually sharks are where tropical places are, I'm going to use the sticker somewhat. I try to give you guys ideas, and you guys will make it your own too. You know, I can't have everybody doing the same thing, right? That's not fun. All right, so I'm going to put that one there. Hello, my sweet boy. You guys, my furry son is coming in here to say hello to you again. Oh, he's leaving. He's like, I'm camera shy. All right, and I'm going to use this color. If I can get it out. I'm going to use this color because my grandmother really liked this color. So I'll probably write something on here like got a shark in honor of Nanny this year. Because you guys, she loves sharks so much. I used to decorate the house for Shark Week. Like I made a banner and everything. Like it was definitely a thing. And then I'll just put happy stickers from Alyssa there. So I can kind of make a couple different memories on one page. I'm telling you, you guys, when you start doing it, it'll come to you like, you know, and it's a good way to dump all of your ideas in this journal. And that's mainly what I wanted to talk to you about today. Any type of lists or anything, just put it in one place, dump it there, be creative as you want or not with it, and just go from there. So you have a place to reference everything, you know? So I think, well, it is 9, so I've had you guys a long time today. I hope I was being helpful. I hope you guys will be inspired to make, if not just a list of things that you need to write down to get it out of your head and stop stressing over. Because I think a lot of us overthink and stress too often. So let me go ahead and write. Oh, I know what I was going to do. Hey, you guys, I know that you saw, I like the idea of journaling to remember things. Yes, absolutely. Well, that's why we journal too. It's like a memory keepsaker, but like a keepsake type thing. But I feel like everything is necessary to not remember up here, but everything should, even our bad thoughts, you guys, even our bad thoughts, I feel like if we write them down on paper, it will help with, you know, just, it'll be very therapeutic for us. So, you know, even if it is like, you know, worrying or, you know, what the doctor said, or, you know, our prayer requests, you guys can make a whole journal for all your prayer requests. I don't know how many prayer requests I saw on Facebook just scrolling today. I mean, you guys, usually I put a little, note. I have these everywhere, I'm telling you, and they're in my little prayer box that we made. You remember the little sheep prayer box? But sometimes if I don't get to it, you know, I stop and pray for them right there, and I talk to Jesus about it. But sometimes we just, you know, we need to write them down if we can't remember them all. Oh, this guy's not even like sticking. I may have to put some glue on it, but and it's funny because this bracelet matches the other one. I almost spelled Alyssa's name wrong. Poor me. Okay. So see how easy that was? And now we have a cute little, here's my follow bracelet. And now if something happens and like my phone breaks or something, this is the code that you scan. I haven't even done it yet, but don't cover this because this code is what you scan to like pull up your app and pull up your person, you know, the actual animal that you're following. And honestly, all of the proceeds go toward the animals and the research for them. So that's why I do it. I always wanted to be like an oceanographer or a marine biologist, but that never happened for me. God created me with creative skills, I guess, instead of I can't talk to animals. But that's okay. I'll come talk to my favorite people on here. So there's just our little spread, something very easy. You guys can do something so easy just like this. And it's just very therapeutic. So get yourself a composition journal. Okay. Get yourself, even if it's one of those half ones. Hi, Megan. How are you? Like the half composition books that Marcia was talking about. Those would be great for this type of thing. Or just a little pad and paper and start writing your list down. Even if it's like, you know, even if it is like negative, don't ever think that something negative is not valid. It's valid if you handle it the right way. You're allowed to feel bad about something. If somebody hurt your feelings or made a bad comment on one of your posts, just for example, it's valid that you feel hurt. It's valid that, you know, but you just have to handle it the right way, or, you know, it's still valid feelings and you can write about it if you wanted. Somebody had mentioned this in an earlier video that I had saw, and somebody said to write down the negative comment that somebody wrote about you or whatever on the post and create over it, cover it with something you creative, or something you created. And I think that right there is just very therapeutic in itself. And it helps you accept that, nope, here's a layer of kindness for you. Like, that's just the things that I was thinking about. Thanks, Megan. This is actually my journal. It's my personal journal. And we just did just a quick little spread. We were mainly very chatty tonight about doing a dump journal. And I think you should go back and watch the replay because, girl, I think you would benefit from this. So you don't even have to decorate it if you don't want. You could just write it in a composition book. You guys, the world is having us type everything. And I feel like we're all losing the ability to write soon. if we rely on computers too much. I have to keep writing. Otherwise, I will go crazy. I mean, us creators, we're meant to work with our hands. So, anyway. So, Megan, go back and watch that part. I think you will enjoy that. I'm going to take my clip off now. And I will put this back for now until I find a home for my punky. And now I have my place. We've worked on these before, our journal charms. And this is now waiting for me to create some more in it. So, whenever that will be, hopefully soon. Anyway, you guys, my throat is killing me. I have to go because I've been chatting way too much. Yes, check it out on replay, Megan. And if you ever need like any advice, or if you want a one-on-one, or just Facebook me and we'll plan a phone date, if you will. And I can talk you through some of this stuff in more detail too. I didn't want to bore everybody, but thank you so much, Marcia, for all of my birthday goodies. I feel like it's the start to my birthday, and you like made it perfect with the card and everything. So I love you guys so much. I thank you again for coming and being a part of this page all the time, stopping by, watching replays. It means the most to me than almost anything ever in this world, because I just wanted to make a difference. And I love seeing some of the things that come about, some of the ideas that are thrown out there. And I just love creating with you guys. So I appreciate it. Me and Michaela finally caught you. Oh, Tanya, I'm about to get off, but that's okay. I'll stay on the phone. Hi, Michaela. My new friend Michaela over there in New York. How are you? Is she using her sticker book, Tanya? That's another thing. I make all kinds of friends all over the place, so I just really love doing this. And you guys really make a difference being here. So, have a good night, Amy. Thank you. But thank you guys so much for joining me. It really, truly does mean something. I'm going to go eat a salad because that's all I'm going to have for dinner tonight. Like I said, I'm not feeling the greatest, but you guys made it 100% better. So I'm so glad I came on. I almost canceled and I was like, they don't want to have me cancel again. I don't like canceling on you guys because it's not you, it's me. It's always me. So I wanted to, she's smiling ear to ear. Oh, yay. I wanted to encourage you guys to keep looking for those school supplies especially with schools going back and, they're going to start having sales. Like once everything is kind of dwindling down and clearancing out, you would be so surprised what you may, utilize things for and keep organized. So thank you, Sue. Hugs back to you. Hugs back to you. So, all right. Well, I feel so bad because I know you guys just came on here, Tanya, but I was just signing off. We're going to put some more in tomorrow and send a picture. We're just heading into bed and saw you live. Oh, well, good night. Good night, Michaela. Aw. Well, you guys have sweet dreams, and I will see you all on Thursday for ATC Thursday. And I may pop on with another live because I did get some goodies today that I want to put on a spread. But that I want to actually do it on a video to show you. So thank you, Melissa. All right, guys, have a wonderful night. Bye. Thank you, Tanya.